Today I'm at the Glendale Nature Park just outside Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's a 945-acre preserve with some quiet trails, a waterfall, and also some history. Hey, I'm Daniel, and this is Hiking to Retirement. I've been hiking trails for over 20 years. Some of my trails are peaceful, some of my trails are a bit more challenging. I hike trails that reconnect you to nature one step at a time. I hike these trails for the first time. I don't know what's on them, so come along with me and let's see what's on this trail. So here are the trails. Al's adding them up. It comes out to over 3 miles. The round trails, the round circles are easy and the squares are moderate. So we're going to start out on this one right here, the Hunt Club. I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the Knob Trail, South Knob Trail. That one is the Box Turtle Trail, but I know we're going to come down here and go this way because right there is the old mill, and there is another parking area because we came in off Lewis Chapel, but you come down here to Clifton Glendale Road, and there's another parking area there, but there's where the mill is at. So we're going to try to walk this right here today and see what it's like. Like I said, this is the start of the trail right here. So let's get started and see what we can find. This is what the trail looks like starting out. Some patches of shade, some patches of sunlight. I did take a screenshot of the all trails. There's nothing marked out here yet. I started out with waypoint number 1 at the start of the trailhead. I had to do that at the other nature preserve in York. There was no trails that were listed. I'm sure in the future you'll see trails out here. This is an old road. On that screenshot, it showed you the road. We're going to follow this road for a little while. It's supposed to get up to 98 degrees today. Now this is going to be a somewhat, I call a short walk. If you go back and watch the Browns Mountain where I went out, it got up to 96, 98 degrees. I ran out of water. I had to sit in an air-conditioned bathroom for a while to cool off. I went through like 9 or 10 bottles of water. So I've got plenty of water with me today because I knew that the temperature was going to get up. So I'm prepared. My backpack's a little bit heavier, but that's okay. By the time I drink all this water, the backpack will be a lot lighter. I like going to these nature preserves. I found 3 of them already in South Carolina. I found that one down in York, South Carolina. Then the one that I just did on Saturday that I'll put up here at the end of this video. It's Peters Creek Heritage Preserve. I like that one. I'm definitely going to probably go back out there and do an overnighter down by the creek. But I like these nature preserves because there's nobody out here. And if you go hiking on the weekdays, you won't find too many people. But if you go to the national parks on the weekends, they're really crowded. I went out to Paris Mountain and it took me forever to find a parking spot out there. And that video is on my playlist, so if you go in there, you can check out that video, Paris Mountain. That was a really nice hike. But that one I did yesterday at the Peters Creek, that was really cool. I got a bunch of really good short videos for my YouTube shorts, so make sure you go check those out. I just marked a second waypoint and I took a screenshot. Looks like there's a junction up here. Yeah, there's a signpost up here, so I'm not sure where this goes. Might have to check that out. Let me see what it has to say on this sign. You see we're out in the bright sunlight. Still following that road. Goes back in the shade over there. Let's see what's marked on the map. See how steady that? There we are, right there. We're going to continue on down the trail this way, which we're going that way. Show you more of the trail as we walk along. Like I was saying earlier, I like these nature preserves. Usually nobody out here, most people don't know about them, but this is the third one that I have found in South Carolina. And like I said earlier, this one just opened officially on June 18th, 2025. It's really nice. This is might be an old logging trail or a fire trail. But I know there's a mill down here, so I'm not sure if this was the old road for the mill. You can see that this trail is clearly marked in orange. Heading out into some sunlight again. I had a late start this morning. It's about 11:45 when I first got started. I had some technical issues with my Pixel camera. I kept recording everything upside down, so I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it. It's already 86 degrees. It feels like 89. Supposed to get up, I believe, up to about 98 degrees today. I'm just going to do a slow pace. Take breaks, like I said. Brought plenty of water. Brought plenty of electrolytes. We're doing good. Smaller trail. Not much of a canopy overhead, as you can see behind me. It's just patches of sunlight. Try to stay in the shade as much as I can. Coming up to another sign up here. Let me turn the camera around. I'll mark another waypoint at this sign. Probably don't need to, but maybe all trails will pick up on these waypoints and create a map out here. Shows another little trail going off up here. See, I'm going this way. It shows another little trail right there, but it's not marked. So it's probably just up here, right next to where I'm at. So we're about almost halfway. We're getting there. Let's just keep going and see what we find. I was looking for that trail and it's right behind me. It's not clearly marked. It goes up that way. It's not a very far trail. Let's walk up it a little bit. Hey, you can see the trail. Let me zoom in just a little bit, get a better look at this trail. Doesn't go very far, but at least it's listed on the map. Might be a nice little area to possibly go up there and set up a tent and hike overnight or stay overnight. All right, let's continue on down the trail. Another marker on the trail. How When I was leaving the house earlier, I was thinking I was forgetting something and I couldn't figure out what it was till I just realized I'm wearing sneakers today, not using my hiking boots. Let's see if I get any new blisters from wearing my shoes. Some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing long sleeves. I had a lady I spoke to yesterday out at the Peters Creek Preserve. She asked me why I was wearing long sleeves out on a hot day. A lot of people ask me why I wear long sleeves at work. Well, because when you sweat, shirt traps all that moisture, and it keeps you cooler, especially when there's even a slight breeze outside. You can actually feel yourself getting cooler. It keeps the sun off of you, and like I said, it does keep me really cool. Some people think that it makes you a lot hotter, but it doesn't. Maybe I'm just used to it, I don't know. Have you ever tried to go out and hike with long sleeves on? If you have, leave a comment down below. Let me know how that's worked out for you. Another orange marker. Haven't seen any more signs yet, but I'm sure when we get to a turn on that purple trail, we'll see a sign. We're coming back out into an area where there are no trees. It's going to be a lot of sun. I'm trying to walk in as much shade as I can out here. Trying to hold this steady. Right here, purple trail. And then we're going to cut back across and we're going to get on the white trail. Take the white trail all the way down, catch a yellow trail, go into the mill. And we'll come back up that way, and then we'll head back out that way. That's the orange trail. And as you can see from the sign right here, it's the purple trail. South Knob Trail. It's 12:15, so it only took me about a half hour to get from the starting point at the trailhead to get to that sign. And I'm out here on a solo hike, so I'm the cameraman. So I have to walk back and forth to pick up the camera to show you the trail. So with me doing all of that, it only took about a half hour to get to that junction. So this trail's not too bad. It still looks the same, has not changed. So let me keep going until we get to the end of this purple trail, and I'll bring you back. Still walking on the purple trail. Coming up to a sign right here. Let's see where we're at. We're right here. We're about maybe halfway, I guess. Not quite. We're gonna go all the way to this point, double back and get on the, that's called the box turtle. We're on the South Knob. We'll get on the box turtle and head over and then catch Glendale Shoals trail. I think that's the Glendale Shoals Park right there. That's what somebody was telling me. See, it's pretty sunny over here. If you look off over there, zoom in a little bit. Trail goes up that way. There's a row of trees over here. Not sure. Looked like they were planted out here on purpose. There's no sign telling you what kind of trees these are. And I'm not very familiar with types of trees, but that's what the leaves look like. Said I'm not sure what kind of trees these are. If you know what kind of trees these are, please put a comment down below. So I guess we're at the top or the end of the purple trail. There is no sign. So I got to figure out where that other trail is. I'm not sure if it goes through there and keeps going, or if we have to double back. So I'm headed back this way, see if I can locate that other trail. From what I remember on the map, the trail actually started just before you got to this flat area up here, and would have gone off to my right, so there should be a trail up here to the left. Looks like we're coming up to the trail now. And walked right by the sign. There's the trail right there, white trail. Walked right by the sign because I was paying attention to the trees up there, and I walked right by this sign right here. So we're right here right now, but we went all the way here to the very tip. Now we're doubling back. We're going to go up the white trail. Still a south knob. This is map number 2. That's south knob. And the white trail right there is the Box Turtle Trail, which is 1 mile. So we're headed down that way for a mile, but I'm gonna take a break first, give me some water before we head down this trail. Finished taking my break. I backed up a little bit on the trail so I can show you as you're coming up to that area where the purple trail ends. Pay attention, which I didn't. You'll see the sign on the left, and you'll see the white trail going this way. The Box Turtle Trail. Maybe we can find a box turtle out here. We're gonna head down that trail for about a mile. Well, this trail has a lot of shade so far, but when you come out here, that purple trail and that orange trail so far were out in the sunlight. They had some shaded areas, but a lot of it was in the sunlight. This trail is shaded, but bring you some bug spray, because there's quite a few bugs out here. They start to attack me whenever I stop. Bring a hat and bring some sunscreen. We're coming up to a bridge. Let me turn the camera. Looks like the same construction crew that did the other bridges at the Peters Creek. It's pretty nice. Narrow, but you can make it. See, they said this trail was a little bit more difficult than the other two trails, and it is. It's not bad. It's what they call moderate. The other trails were basically a road. Wanted to show you the marking on the tree. Box Turtle Trail. Trail comes out down by the creek. You listen, you can hear the creek flowing down there. Headed down the trail. I was told that you do cross the creek, or you come close to the creek. See another bridge coming up here. Trying to get a view of the creek. I see it. Something's in the water. Here's something splashing around out there. It's a dog. Hear it? Hear it bark? It's a dog out here and playing around in the water. Let me get closer. It's that other crossing I was telling you about. That flows down to the creek. Without an actual map of where I'm at, maybe I could pull it up on all trails, but let me cross this other bridge first. And then I'll pull it up on all trails and see how close we are to the creek. And I'll take a screenshot. But the creek's right over there. We're not too far from it. There's a little path going this way. Little squirrel moment. Haven't had one in a while. Let's see where this takes us. Sure, it takes us down to the creek. Not sure if we'll have a really good access to the creek. Well, I get a shot of the creek. Really not much. Dog was on the other side. Well, that panned out to be nothing. Let me go back up here and get on the main trail. White trail is going that way. Orange trail is going that way. Signpost map number 3. Right here. Yeah, we possibly could be about halfway. But we're right here at that junction, and that really didn't take you anywhere. I didn't see that right there. It may have been back there where that dog was barking. But over here we get closer to the creek. This looks like it's winding. It's probably gonna be kind of rough. So I'll get back with you when I get back over here somewhere, unless I find something interesting along here. I might stop here, take another break. That looks like another junction right there. It's probably pretty obvious to see it on the map. So might stop here. If not, then I'm gonna keep on going until I get to here, down by the creek, and then I'll take a break. That's the Hunt Club Trail, orange. We're still on the Box Turtle Trail, white. That other junction I was telling you about, according to the All Trails map, it's a private road. I did place another waypoint at that junction. We're going to be coming back this way. We're going to be making that, well, it'll be a left-hand turn, go back down the orange trail. Hopefully this trail won't be too bad. Maybe we're just going to be going downhill, then that means an uphill grade coming back. We'll take a break once we get down here a little ways. It's not the actual creek, but it's pretty nice. Got some steps, because we're definitely going back uphill to catch that orange trail when we leave out of here. This is nice. Let me head up that way. I'm going to get some video from my YouTube short. Came a little bit closer. I was over there getting some video for my YouTube shorts. I wanted to show you what this looked like out here. We gotta go back over there and cross. Let me get some more video out here. Been hiking for a little while. I just wanted to show you if we get out of the sunlight, show you the steps that go up. We're going to be winding down to the left. Steps going that way. There's steps going back up that way. I know the sunlight right there. Just wanted to show you a marker or something on the trail that shows you kind of a location. It is pretty warm out here. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot. It's got to be all the way up in the 90s by now. So let me get a screenshot and I'll put it up here. Just took a screenshot of the temperature. It's 93 degrees. Not too bad. I've had my pace up pretty fast. Got to slow it down. Definitely will slow it down going back. It's hard when you walk a trail the first time and you're not used to it. And especially when there is no map, like on all trails that you can follow. I'm sure in the future there will be. I'm marking waypoints. So maybe they'll get picked up by all trails. I'm not sure if this goes up and winds back around. Let me turn this around. The red trail says the hillside trail. There's a marking up there. Let me zoom in. Right there on the tree. That's the red trail. Let's zoom back out. I'm going to check the map. I don't know which way to go. I'm sure if I look on all trails, I probably needed to keep going straight. That was probably that's the yellow trail right up here probably. And the yellow trail, I believe, goes down. I don't see no signs, I don't see no markings. I'm sure that's the yellow trail going this way. Let me take a look, I'll get back with you. Looks like it's coming down to the creek. So let me see what goes this way. Nothing. There is a tag on the tree right there. So I'm not sure. I think this just goes down here to the creek. That's all it does. It's not flowing right now, but that must be, we must still be on the white trail unless this is where the white and the yellow trail come together, because it looks like on the map they come together at the creek. Let me get back over here onto the main trail. All right, we came from that way up this trail, because there's the box turtle. That goes that way to the red trail. It's not clearly marked right here. There are no signs on the trees, but I believe the red and the yellow trails come together. It's another little sign up here. See what this says. Oh, it tells you to go either way. Probably the red trail. Let me walk a ways up here, check the all trails, and I'll get back with you. Let me get out of this sunlight. Yeah, I took a screenshot. That red trail just loops around. It's the red trail, I guess, from the parking lot down here where we're going, where that mill is supposed to be. So this is, I believe we're basically on the white, not the white, but the yellow trail. It's not marked, but we're following the, let's get down there. Hold on, let me turn this around. That's the road, but here's a path. Might be easier to walk the road, but I wanted to show you we're right here. Oh, man. I don't know if you saw that. How come every time I miss those? Let's walk down the trail, see if we can find it again. I'm going to try to be quiet this time. So this is what the trail looks like. I'm trying to be really quiet. I see some more birds up here in the water. This is just a narrow path. The road's up there, but this gets you closer to the water. See if I can get a better shot of the water here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Traveling along. This isn't, a lot of people don't really travel this trail. It's here. It's it's easier to walk up on the road. I keep tripping over vines. I think eventually I'm going to get back up on the road. Like I said earlier, road's right up there. It's a lot easier. It can make up a lot of ground. Definitely on the way back, I'm going to travel the road. Getting another shot of the river. I'll put the name of the river up here. It's on the map. Looks like there's another trail on the other side over there. Well, coming to the end of this trail, getting back up on the main road. There's the old mill. That's the road we should have taken, but we went down by the creek. Let's wow, take a look at that. I'm gonna get some pictures while I'm here. Coming into the old mill. Now this is cool. A lot of graffiti though. I'm gonna get some pictures. I'll probably take quite a few pictures out here. Maybe I can get rid of some of this graffiti with the magic eraser. We can go up that way to one of the other buildings. I'm sure we could get to that one. There's more ruins over there. I don't know if you can see these because of the sunlight, but I'll get some pictures. There's a swing over here. We'll end up going that way, but let's go up that way first. Well, I'm going up this way to get a picture. I took a break. I was talking to a gentleman. He said something about gold mine, and there's a federal park over there. He's talking about there's several different parks out here. They're just not on the map. So I'm going up here to get the video and take a picture of this. And the old farmhouse is up here too. So I did take a little break in the shade over there. Drank me some electrolyte water. But they mowed this right here so you can actually get up here. The old farmhouse is up there. There's a road over there we're gonna go up. I just wanted to show you this. There's the tower here. Let's see where this goes. This is mowed over here. Nice beautiful grass. There's the other tower. We're at the bottom. So they mowed the grass over here. Let's see if this goes up the back way towards the house. Oh, it's another trail. Let's just see where it goes. Might be the other part of that red trail, or this could be the yellow trail. Oh, here's something else up here. It's a wall. That must be the foundation wall. Let me zoom in a little bit, get a picture of the wall. Zoomed in too much. There's a trail going that way, I'm not sure. We were down there on that trail down by the creek. This might be the red trail. I don't see that it's marked. Let's head back down over here. I gotta plug this charger in and start charging my phone. There's a waterfall over there. Picked the hottest part of the day to come out here. It's a lot of graffiti. I'm gonna head to that waterfall. Let's finish the tour of the mill. I'm gonna head to that waterfall. Oh, there's the old house. It's the old mill. Let me get a little bit closer. I had to put my phone on the charger. I was at 45%. We were over there a minute ago, and there's a picnic table out here, but it's really hot. Let me get some pictures and we'll head up there to the house. We were just over there. We came from up there. Going up here. I don't know if you can get into the house. Looks like there's a big fence around it. There's a main street over there. You see a car. Let's see where this takes us. This might be the driveway. My phone got hot earlier because it's so hot out here. We'll walk in here. I took some pictures of all of this. I did take some pictures of some pretty cool graffiti, even though I'm not a big fan of the graffiti. Smile, you're on camera. Steps going that way. There's a little garden over here, I guess. Back side of the mill. Some kids down there playing on the waterfall that I wanted to get a picture of. I don't want to stay out here too long because I don't want the camera to overheat again. Let me see if I can go down there and get some video of the waterfalls. Just came from that way. That's the waterfalls. I took some video and some YouTube shorts. Looks like there's a little path leads down this way. Get a little bit closer to the river. Had to shut my phone off earlier. They got a warning that it was overheating, so I'm trying not to overheat it again, but I really want to get some good shots. I might have to walk back out on these rocks over here, getting near that waterfall. So let me get a little bit closer. This right here, I took pictures from up above. It looks like a crop circle. I don't know if there used to be a building here, but up from above, it looks like a crop circle. I did take some pictures of it. So let me get out of the sunlight because it is 93 degrees and it feels like 97. Let me get back up here where the shade is at on the trail. My phone got hot earlier again, being out in the sunlight. I did take a picture of something I just walked past, some kind of a box. Hold on, I got something crawling on me, an ant or something. All right, so I'm walking back down the road because if you look down there, I don't know if you can see it, but that's the path that I was on earlier. And this is where I saw the dogs. This will take me back out to where I get back on the Box Turtle Trail. Ooh, like I said, it's 93 degrees, feels like 97. Definitely gonna take another break up here. I have plenty of water. Just trying not to go too fast and wear myself out, but I want to get out of here too. It's already 2:45 in the afternoon. I'm back to that junction where the red trail was at, and the Box Turtle Trail. Red trail goes up that way, like I showed you earlier, and the white trail, the Box Turtle Trail, goes this way. So we're going to continue on this way until we get to the orange trail. We'll make that left turn and walk on out of here. So this is about a mile from the mill back to the parking lot. Just show you some of the trail as I'm walking through. See the patches of sunlight. It is really warm. I'm gonna have to take another break up here somewhere. Well, I gotta walk back uphill. It's not too bad. It's a slight grade, but I gotta go up that way. Coming back down to that little creek crossing. I know I'm definitely going to take a break. May even put my feet in the water to cool off a little bit. All right, well, I'm back here, so let me set my gear down here, take a break, and cool off a little bit, drink some water, and get back on the trail. Taking a break. Got my feet in the water. The water's cold, but it feels good. See the nice relaxing little waterfall I got right here. Just drank a bottle of water. I'm just going to sit here for a few more minutes and head back up the trail. Just finished taking my break at the creek. Put my feet in the water, man, it felt really good. So, I don't know, it's probably about a mile before I get out of here. It's almost 3 o'clock. So I should make it back to the car by probably about 3:30, 3:45. I'm gonna slow my pace down and just take it easy getting out of here. It's 96 degrees outside, feels like 100. It went up 3 degrees within like a half hour. Maybe, well, at least a half a mile walk when I told you it was 93 earlier. 96 feels like 100. I did take a screenshot. So let me get my gear back on and let me walk out of here. Coming back up to that junction. Box Turtle Trail goes to the right. That's where we came up after we left the purple trail. It says we are here. We went all the way down here, all the way here to the mill. We came back, and doesn't show, but there's a little right there, that little blue line is where we were just at, and I was taking a break, put my feet in the water. So we walked all the way up to here. Now we're going to take this straight shot all the way back up, walk out of here, because there's the junction right there. We split off and did the purple trail. So we're going up that way. It looks like a lot of sunlight. So let me get moving so I can get out of here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the all trails and put it up here. So this right here is actually the end of the orange trail. The little round circle they show on the map, and then it connects down to the box turtle trail, which goes down to the yellow trail, which I don't remember the name of it. I have to look at the sign again. We're gonna walk on out of here. This is at one of the main road that was cut through here. So we're just gonna walk out of here. I'll show you when we get to that junction where the purple trail started. It should be up here. It's not too far. Coming back up to that junction was the start of the purple trail. Well, right there. Started out right down there in that opening. Worked our way back up. Remember this morning we went this way. And I told you we would be coming back that way when we walk back around. So if you want a shortcut down to the creek, go this way and then just follow this around. There's the creek right there that I was sitting at with my feet in the water. Then you follow this on around and then you come back out to the mill where I took all those pictures. And there is a parking lot over there. If you want to park over there and come to the waterfall that was over here on this creek. That's Lawrence Fork Creek. Lawrence Fork Creek. Right there, that's what we've been following all along. So, let me take that short walk back to the car. So all the pictures that I've been taking today with my Sony camera, put them up on my Facebook page. So go and join my Facebook page. It's the group's called Hiking to Retirement, same as the YouTube channel. Go ahead and post your pictures up there, and you'll see a lot of these pictures from the mill, from the creek, from the waterfall. They'll be up on that Facebook group. So go ahead and join the group, post your pictures. Hiking to Retirement. Coming back up to that first sign that we came to today. See, we're about halfway to the parking lot. So to recap, we started out of the parking lot, went down the purple trail, box turtle trail, trying to hold this straight. Came all the way around, down to the mill, and then came back up, and we went this way, instead of going back to purple trail. This is a shorter route to get to the little creek I was at and to the mill. This is just an additional walk. Yeah, that was the Glendale Shoals trail that took us to the mill. Then there was the Greenway trail. So the only one that they said was really difficult was the South Knob and the box trail. This one right here is easy, and the Glendale Shoals was easy. So I'm gonna keep on going. About another 5 or 10 minutes to get out of here. Came back to this, the original sign, the first sign I came to. See, it's got a little side road right there. You zoom out a little bit. Looks like it's a little short road going up that way. It's not part of the trail system. It might be in the future. I know the next time I come out here, I'll probably just walk that. It's almost 4 o'clock. It don't look like it goes up too far according to the map. But Yeah, you can see it up there. Let me zoom in a little bit. See it opening up there? I think that's as far as it goes. Doesn't it go any further than that? Continue on back this way. Go out to the car, to the parking lot. If you haven't seen my last video where I went out to Peters Creek Heritage Preserve, I'm going to leave a link up here, probably about right here. I'm going to leave the link up there so you could go watch that video. And go check out my other videos that I have on my channel. I just did one before that one, was Brown's Mountain, and that was actually in Kings Mountain State Park in North Carolina. Actually, that part of the park is in South Carolina. So get out of the city, get out here on these trails, start hiking. Remember, lace up your boots. You're only one step away from your next adventure. I'll see you on our next hike. You stay safe, have fun, God bless. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel, especially if you like this content. Help me grow this channel. I got quite a few subscribers now. I'm always wanting more. We need to grow the channel. So I like hiking and I like making these videos. So help me out by sharing these videos on your social media. I want to thank you for coming along with me today out here at the Glendale Preserve, the park. Walked quite a few trails out here, put on some miles, and wore my sneakers because I totally forgot about my hiking boots. So thank you for coming along.